All right. And the countdown begins. Welcome to another episode of Discovering Your Community. This is a unique episode we're doing today because we have a very time-sensitive wealth building opportunity. I've got backstage some friends of mine. One of them I met through our real estate business, helping them shop around here in Oregon, and the other guys through him. A wealth building opportunity to get you guys into the crypto game. If you're like me and you found yourself like feeling like you missed out on that as a wealth building vehicle, and ignore the green screen in the back, we're just going raw today. Welcome to the show, my friends Ron, Ryan, and Sal. How are you, studs?
How you doing, Tim?
Very good. Glad to be here. Thank you, Tim.
Grateful to be here.
Ron, you're the mastermind behind this connection today. Care to tell us a little bit on the 1,000-foot view on why is this an entry point today specifically for getting into crypto? I mean, isn't that boat kind of sailed?
No, not at all. Actually, we do quite a few projects in the space, and so when my friends Sal and Ryan approached me almost 3 years ago with this concept that they wanted to launch, and then watching how it's evolved over the last 2.5 to 3 years here has just gotten more and more of my excitement. We were some of the early adopters, and I should say adopters, early investors into the project, and boy, I'm very grateful that that we did, and that we've aligned ourselves with this project from many different angles. But yeah, it's crypto. I mean, if you look at what the governments are doing around the world right now, it's just being more and more adopted and accepted, and different countries are taking on crypto as their currency and things. So I think that no, I don't think the ship has sailed, Tim. I think this is actually perfect timing where the professionalism has come to the industry, and the smart money is watching. And you've got so many strategic moves being made globally right now, with crypto being the space. And I think we're going to see more of a transition to the crypto industry over fiat. I think we're going to start to see some transition over the coming years. And Theros has really positioned itself well from an educational side, gamification, things like that Sal and Ryan will go into for you guys. But I've been behind a lot of different crypto projects, and I got to say, this is one that has my heart. This is one that I believe is going to do some amazing things in space to help not just the token itself, but the industry as a whole.
Amazing. What would you guys like to add to that? And just to finish where we want to end up, there will be a call to action at the end of this for those that want to get involved on, basically another wealth building opportunity. What can you tell us about this, specifically this site here? Why should someone go to Theros.io?
Well, just based on our conversation earlier, Tim, I really like what you were talking about finding the right entry point into crypto. For those that are unfamiliar with the space, it's very important to do your own due diligence and to find something that's solid. And that relates to your previous question of, has the ship sailed? All that's happened in crypto is that it's proven itself that it's an industry that's here to stay. There's
Absolutely.
So many innovative technologies now that are developing off of the foundation of blockchain technology. We haven't even began to see what other applications are going to emerge from the crypto space. The challenge with crypto is that it has a very easy point of entry. So when we talk about, is this a good entry point? Well, the challenge is it's an easy entry, which means you have all sorts of different characters involved in crypto. So you have to really be skeptical, and you have to be conservative. You have to really focus on your risk management, on getting involved, and you have to only be involved with projects that are transparent. And what we did is we started our development 3 years ago, and we modeled ourselves after other very successful projects that are very publicly transparent on what's called our emission schedule and our tokenomics. So those are two things that are fundamental to a really good project, where blockchain technology, which is the underlying system that operates the whole project. The whole point of blockchain technology is immutable, verifiable, transparent documentation and proof of ownership. That's what blockchain's all about. So when you're involved with a specific crypto project, that crypto project should be able to prove without a doubt that everything they say is true. You don't have to take someone's word for it. You could go to a publicly accessible, immutable ledger and verify everything. So our project is completely verifiable. Our project is completely documented. And that's why we already have some incredible collaborations and some joint ventures with very powerful companies like decentralized finance lending companies and trading platforms that already have thousands of students being onboarded who want to learn how to trade cryptocurrency, and other trading brokerages that are both domestic in the US and international that want to collaborate with the Theros project. And so that says a lot about our project. These are other companies that would not be involved with anything sketchy or anything that's questionable. We already have a super great reputation. And at the end of the day, if you just look at the fundamentals of our economics, which we call tokenomics because it's in the token space, we've tokenized everything. The math just speaks for itself. We have a model that's driven by a deflationary system, which is the opposite of the economy that we're all used to. And there's heavy rewards for people who want to learn about cryptocurrency. You can actually earn free rewards of our token just by participating in our education platform. It's kind of a flip-flop to normally to educate yourself and to learn about the space and to equip yourself. You have to pay a bunch of money. And although Theros is not a monetary instrument, it's not money, you can still be rewarded with Theros token for free just by participating and engaging in our platform. And then over time, what you're going to see is you're going to see the supply of Theros dramatically decrease. You could actually remove supply of the token from circulation as we continue to expand our partnerships, our collaborations, spread awareness. We have an incredible marketing team that's already done incredible today. I mean, we've had a huge burst of exposure and awareness out on social media. We're going to scale this project for the next 3 years. So when you combine the scalability of our marketing prowess with the deflationary model of what we call burning our tokens to drive the supply down and continuing to reward people that are spending time to engage with our platform, in our space, there's no other better project to get involved with. And in terms of timing, today is day number 1. We actually just went public about 5 hours ago. So,
and just for people that are, that are new to the conversation of, there's IPO, which is, when something goes live on the stock market. In this case, this is not a publicly traded entity, but now it's becoming a publicly traded currency. And so you would call this an ICO is what's occurring today, right?
Exactly right. Yeah, initial coin offering.
I'm looking at the ticker right now. We've seen a lot of ICOs come and go, right? Since Bitcoin and Ethereum, like if we were to name the top two top. Tell me, let's just talk brass numbers right now. You guys started at 30 cents a coin.
Correct.
5 hours ago.
Correct. 5 hours ago.
And then it shot up to 45 cents a coin.
Yeah, that's a 50% growth in just 5 hours, which is it's unprecedented. Yeah.
And then it looks like a few things sold off, and it kind of settled down at around 43 cents is where we're at right now.
Correct. Yeah, very typical. Coming into New York lunch, we had a heavy day of trading volume, and then around this time of day is usually when markets start to slow down. And then that's day number 1, and we're going to start perpetuating marketing and doing promotions to extend our launch through Asia and London session through the night when the banks in Europe open up, and then get back into the New York session tomorrow. So our first day of launch was kind of the second half of what we call the New York trading session, which is from about 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern.
Got it. And it looks like, am I reading this right? I'm seeing 695,000 in volume. Is that what's been sold so far?
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's trading volume. Yep. And the coolest part about that is we've already locked up liquidity of over $6 million, and our market cap is over $90 million. That means cumulatively now the value of our project is verifiable at $90 million. and we have $6 million of liquidity that's tied up to protect token holders, right? So in crypto, what you got to watch out for is something called like a pump and dump, where new buyers come in, and then the previous token holders dump on them by selling or cashing out. We've actually locked up so far on day number one over $6 million of liquidity, which that is protection. That's a safety net to make sure that both buyers and sellers are protected in their transaction. And we're going to continue to scale up that locking of liquidity. And that's something people can verify again on the blockchain. It's an immutable ledger to make sure people who join us tomorrow, people who join us on Wednesday, throughout the rest of the week, we're going to continue a really strong push through December, what we call the fourth quarter Santa Claus rally, to make sure that buyers and sellers are protected through this epic launch.
Okay, amazing, guys. Well, we just got a couple minutes left. If someone's looking at, on the outskirts looking, and they're saying, okay, we're at, this coin has some unique elements to it for sure. But you guys are, you're being the tip of the spear here. You guys have been on this project for now 2.5, 3 years. You're looking at a $92 million market cap. Where do you see this going in the next 7 days? Like if someone were to buy today at 43 cents a coin, I know I've got you on live, and for the sake of discretion, I just want to let everyone know this is all speculating in the future. No one has a crystal ball. We don't know where this is going. But in your mind, as you're buying coins and as you're having your close friends and family do the same, Ron, as you're having your real estate agent buy some coins and other friends, where do you see this going in the next week or two?
Sure. So obviously no one has a crystal ball. And even in our respective roles as some of the first community members that started to help launch this project, we have to be super careful about anything forward looking, any type of trajectory statements, right? There's nothing wrong with having goals. We're passionate about educating people on the financial markets, educating people on this new emerging industry. I believe that if we've already created a market cap of value of $90 million, our team has as a goal, we want to join the top 5%ers of cryptocurrency. And everyone around the world knows that you got to at least have $1 billion market cap if you want to show the world that you're serious. So our team all we got to do is continue to expose our free education platform to the rest of the world. We're just getting started, and spread awareness, reward people with our autonomous education platform that's rewarding people for free participation, and continue to teach people our vision about the long-term value in aligning with projects like ours, not necessarily monetarily, but in all of the other aspects of them learning about cryptocurrency and learning about trading in general, and hit a target of reaching the big B. We want to be $1 billion project.
We like that. We like talking to aspiring billionaires and $1 billion companies. And I really appreciate you guys having the guts to, one, put 3 years of work into anything with no payback, right? Like to me, that is the mark of a true entrepreneur. And our vision for our real estate company is we really like to highlight local entrepreneurs and people that are bringing that gritty, delayed gratification to the game of adding value back into society. And I see you guys obviously operating with a high level of heart and soul and aspiration to provide that level of value. I love the education element. Next step, someone's hears you guys talk and say, hey, I like Sal, I like Ryan, I like Ron. We got Vanessa backstage, someone who wants to track with your team, follow the coin as it jumps up, or get involved. What's the next steps?
Definitely save our website, theros.io. You'll get tons of information right there. We also have some publicly accessible group channels, like on apps such as Telegram. We also have an incredible X account that is gaining a lot of exposure. Our X handle is Theros HQ, all one word, Theros HQ on X. That's where you'll see all of the latest announcements, partnerships, collaborations, special promotions for being involved with our project. And at the end of the day, if you believe in the long-term vision of our project, then grab yourself some token that's called Solana. Okay, we're on the Solana blockchain. You grab Solana first, and then you can exchange Solana for Theros. So that's the platform that we are hosted on. So that would be the step for getting involved and taking that step to actually be a token holder yourself.
Love it. Sal, thank you for sharing. Ryan, Ron, thank you for your time. Anything else you guys would add before we wrap this up today?
I would say, Tim, that one of the things that, as an investor into the project, one of the things that, really brings me comfort and confidence and excitement as this project continues forward is the emission schedule and the fact that this team is going to be fully engaged, not for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and then give it to the world and see what happens. And no, this team is engaged on a daily basis for 33 months straight of marketing every single day to drive this token to the world. So I'm pretty excited about what's coming here, guys. And Sal and Ryan, thank you for all your hard work over the last few years here. And it's bringing blessings to a lot of people.
Love it, guys. Hey, thanks for helping build wealth for the next generation. Appreciate you all. And we'll keep tracking with this project. See you guys soon.
Thanks for having us, Tim.
Thank you.
All right. See you guys. Hey, everybody, this is a really cool story unfolding right now. We're talking a 50% jump on an ICO offering, which you guys heard it is a rarity. The fact that there's also a 33-month plan to continue to drive the story here and get people involved. Really unique opportunity. If you're interested in getting involved, we love helping you build wealth. That's why I'm here. That's why my real estate team is here. Obviously, our bread and butter is in helping you guys buy, sell, and invest in real estate. And that's why we surround ourselves with experts and people who know a lot more than us about things like crypto. So if you're curious to connect with Ron and his team, he's one of our dear past clients, current clients, and we'd love to connect you and your local business on our show. If you've got something of value you want to share, please reach out to myself or my team. We'll get you guys scheduled. Thanks again for tuning in. Again, I'm your host, Tim Rist, here to help you find your people and find your place.